didn't. Every take, every take at the end of an Isaac thing, I would be like, some part of me should just make it to the end of the line. Just make it to the end of the line. That's all you gotta do. Just make it 2 more seconds and turn to Tyler and I'm like, are you serious? Now, Isaac was funny because Isaac was one of the first parts I got. It was some of the best times I've ever had recording has been on Volcanox. I love that show. It's just a good show. And if you haven't seen it, see it. It's awesome. I think on the AnimeOnDVD.com forums, it won Best Dub, which is awesome for Tyler Walker, who directed it, and the rest of the cast, which is great. I think it's a really fantastic dub. But Isaac was the first character, not the first, but one of the first big characters that ever played that got to be really wild and crazy and over the top because he's like, hey, what's that, Miriam, I hear? And everything's just insane. Let's do a train robbery. That's when you get on a train, go to the place you want to rob, then get back on the train and escape, right? I think so! So we do this, and for some reason I'd be in the booth and I would make these humongous gestures because we had this nice big space where I could finally do it. And, so I'm in the booth recording Isaac and I'd be like, no, Jacuzzi, you can do anything you want, it's fine, whatever, you'll be like being a kid or whatever nonsense he's about it. And I would always freeze after a take because you just kind of stay in character. You're like, freeze frame, while the engineer makes sure that it fits and then the director tells you what you did right or what you did wrong. And so I would just kind of freeze in some ridiculous position in front of the mic, which cracked Tyler and Corey, the engineer, up always, because they can see you through this big glass partition. So I'd be like, did it fit? And I look over there and they're both just going, oh, yeah, it fit. We're just wondering what the hell you're doing. Staying in character. Staying in character. So Tyler always threatened to film me doing Isaac in the booth. That sounds horrible. He filmed me. That said, you have to admit, if Isaac was a real guy, how much fun would it be to date him? He's like, let's go rob a liquor store. And by rob a liquor store, I mean go buy a huge bag of Doritos with money, and then run out of the store and just throw them in the street as you're running to our next place. That's a robbery, right? I love that character. So, all right, more questions. I see. Oh God, there's you got like the green strap or something standing up. Yeah, you. You're like, yeah. Oh my God, the One Piece flag. Okay, you're wrapped in the One Piece flag. How patriotic. Does everyone here, do you know like the unofficial One Piece podcast page that these guys do? A lot of you, okay, if you haven't, you should check it out online. They're really cool. It's like free to download, and they are total fans of the show. I met the guys that did it because he brought me a picture of the 3 characters I played to sign. I was like, oh my God, you have these, oh my God. And then asked me to be on it. So, but okay, that wasn't a question though. You have a question because you're still standing up, so. You have a request. Yes, I will. But I will do it. I'm going to do it with the routine I do about Inaru ordering at Jack in the Box. Do you know this routine? Okay. So this is Inaru ordering at Jack in the Box. And before you ask, yes, I actually do this in Jack in the Box. Yes, I would like a number 6 with curly fries and an Oreo cookie shake. And the teller goes, will there be anything else? You go, yeah. No, thank you, that's it. And they will always get your order right if you do that. It's funny, seriously, I've done that in the Jack in the Box drive-thru like a dozen times by now. You can blame Mike McFarlane for that. Do it. What are they, do it, what are they gonna do? Just do it. Okay. And every time, I think the Jack in the Box near our studio must have this happen all the time, because they don't care. I'll drive through, they're like, thank you, have a nice day. Are you serious? Really? drive through naked on a rhinoceros, need people from back then. Why are you cheering at that? Do you know how uncomfortable it would be to ride a rhinoceros when you're naked? I mean, I'm not saying that from experience, I'm just assuming. Because they're not cute and cuddly. Alright, more questions. Oh, I see the twins! Stand up, twins!
What's your favorite type?
Well, redheads, obviously. Oh my god, that's awesome. That is awesome. I get the biggest kick out of seeing the twins. Because next to Kyoya, like, the twins are my favorite characters in the series. And that's a hard show to pick a favorite out of, because you love everybody, but the twins are like, oh my god, I would totally hang out with the twins and we would get into all sorts of trouble. Could you imagine Isaac and the twins together? They'd be like, together, they fight crime. Actually, no, they don't fight crime. I think we all know they wouldn't fight crime, but... Oh, you are ready to ask a question over there. You, yes, madam, with a beautiful outfit. You have a request? Okay, I'll hold the bunny? Bring the bunny, I will hold the bunny. Oh. I will hold the bunny. I will hold the bunny! Oh. Yeah, this is mine now, go sit down. Okay, now, so... A drunk Kyoya? I think we all know if Kyoya got drunk, that there would... What? He would be like the kind of... He would be the drunk that, like, tells everybody what he thinks about them. He would be sitting there with a gin and tonic in hand, and he would be 21 because he would not drink under the age. That's not Kyoya's style. But what? 20 in Japan. Because when you're 20, you're so much more mature than when you're 21. But, okay, so I guess Kyoya would be like, I don't know, ad-libbing, let's see. You'd be like, you know, Tamaki, you're very, very inconsiderate, crazy, frivolous. I don't even words can describe how nuts you are. How do you look at yourself in the mirror every day? No, never mind. I know the answer to that because you have very, very pretty eyes. And I'm gonna have you. And he would like pass out sucking his thumb on the couch. The twins would draw things on him. It's terrible. I'm having a flashback to high school. All right, let's see a question. Oh my God, I see a Jiro. Jiro! Awesome. It has been my fantasy to see someone dressed as Jiro ever since we did that show. You are the first I have seen live. Everyone give that. Everyone. Awesome. Oh, wake up, brother! Wake up, brother! Wake up, brother! Best scene ever. What can I do for you?
Do you miss Jiro cheese and meat?
Every day of my life. I miss him. One of the first pieces of fan art I was ever given was of Jiro. And it was a really, really, really awesome pencil drawing, which I got framed that I now have hanging up above my workstation at home, which is my home. You know, and so I look at it every day and I touch the frame and I go, I miss you.
Your picture.
Well, I mean, I do the same thing to my picture too, but not really. That would be terribly egotistical of me. But no, yes, I miss Jiro. He was my first lead role, so there will always be a Jiro in my